I've got a question for our friends in Leichhardt, and that is, when did this path that goes through Hill Street get closed off? Because when I came through back here in, when was this? May, this path was still open. Now, the secondary college here was putting up a covered open learning area over the sports field here, but you could still get through. But when I came through, 6 months later, this easement or right of way or whatever the heck you call it had been closed off. And look, I haven't been able to find anything on the Inner West Council website about the closure of the easement, and I know nothing about the Land Registry Services to see, what was done. But yeah, it's just really interesting that what was quite a useful little bike route. I mean, it wasn't great, it was a pretty narrow and crummy little, what do you call it, pathway with bollards in the most inconvenient location, but it was much better cutting through here than going the long way round and having to cycle on, Balmain Road, because Balmain, it's only a short section of Balmain Road, 150 metres or so, but really not suitable for people that aren't confident cyclists. You would not want to be putting children of, say, 8 to 10 years old out on Balmain Road. And there's also not a suitable footpath that you could ride along Balmain Road to get to Hill Street. And the other thing, of course, is you come around the corner here, they have the most amazingly badly positioned grate. You see how these grates are on an angle? You could ride straight into that one and get your front tyre caught. I can see why it's put that way. So if you're riding along Balmain Road, your front tyre's not going to get caught in it. But if you're coming at it from an angle around the corner, you will. Anyway, the issue I found riding along here was just cars speeding up behind that just, we got drivers that want to overtake, and it's not as pleasant. It really isn't. And if you look at the footpath there, you can see it's very narrow. There's just no space in between the power poles, and there's even some fencing along there. So closing off that little thing there, yeah, I really wonder why. I really do. So if anyone knows their way around the Land Registry Services and they can find out, when this was lodged and why and how it got approved, or if you know what happened with council, how it got approved, say so in the comments, because I'm just very interested to know why this pathway has been closed off.